The reason I fully committed to doing the 100 videos over 100 days was really maybe a little selfish. It was because I knew that completing this 100 videos in 100 days would completely change something in me. Now, yes, I also knew that those who had an opportunity to hear would be empowered and activated and aware in ways that they've never been before. And that was the initial thought. But the final thing that made me completely say yes was because I knew the level of change it would do for me. As I mentioned before, when I first came online, one of the first coaches I worked with did a challenge where we had to upload 30 videos in 30 days. And when I look back on that now, it is a huge reason why, marketing online became second nature for me. Now, I owned a brick and mortar service based business for 10 years prior to coaching and consulting online, and it was successful. I had up to 12 staff members, and we just did an amazing job. And I say we because after I learned to hire properly, I had the most amazing staff. Even to this day, um, some of them still keep in touch, but all of them, I'm almost certain, make great employees if they don't own their own business in that respect because they had a level of certainty and discipline that was completely aligned for our business and what we were growing and what I was building and the vision that I had. And discipline is what I want to talk about on today. You know, I help women to create businesses that maintain a level of freedom at the central core of what they're building. We create business models, that allow them freedom. And one of the signs that a person is going to go forth and create that freedom and continue to create new levels of freedom is their discipline, their ability to be disciplined, and the fact that they are willing to become even more disciplined. Because discipline is like the masculine structure to the business. The feminine is the creative, it is the innovative, and the masculine is what holds it in place. And that's what discipline does. It holds all of your ideas and things of that nature in place. And even this 100 days to exceptional, it has evolved at this particular point. I was uncertain about whether I would invite others in or just do the video. So much has transpired because I said yes to myself. And it takes on a new perspective. It morphs into something even greater because I put it out into the ethers and the airways. And so I'm getting downloads of how to continue on as I move forward. And there's a sense of certainty about the magnificent things that will transpire. And so if you find that maybe there's an area in your business or your life that there wasn't a measure of discipline in it, and that was the reason why that goal that you had didn't happen, discipline is the key. And I want you to reframe how you look at discipline because it is or can be rather a masculine perspective. But I want you to know that your soft life and you operating in your feminine is because you have discipline. The most divine feminine person is disciplined, right? Those two structures work together, that masculine aspect and the feminine aspect. And so from here out, I want you to look at discipline differently. And I want you to ask yourself the question, What will I do? Because we're still kind of fresh in. We're probably still within the first 10 days, give or take, of the 100 days to exceptional. And it's a great opportunity for you to ask yourself, how will I end this year? For you to agree to step into a new space of discipline, what would that look like for you? Do you need accountability? I remember my first 90-day stint, I had an accountability partner. And it's not because I hadn't been disciplined in other areas prior to, but when I really wanted to maximize my time, energy, efforts, and my money, I had accountability. And that level of discipline changed the game. And so I'm excited about what this 100 days will bring. I'm in expectation of the complete trajectory of things changing for me and for those of you who have decided in some form or fashion to join in on this 100 days to exceptional. If you're doing 90 days to exceptional, if you've chosen 60 days to exceptional, but hopefully you've gotten in early and really put your feet in the ground, standing on business firmly to do this 100 or 90 days with us. That's my take on today. I'm Tanya Wilson, your growth strategist, business consultant, and mindset coach. I help women just like you step into their personal power, create businesses and lifestyles that they love, build businesses that fund their lifestyle, not run it. That's my take on today. Peace and abundance. I will see you on our next day of 100 Days to Exceptional. You can always reach me. If you're looking for added support, you can message me on any of the social media platforms, or you can go to my website, renewfullcircle.com. Renewfullcircle.com. Peace.